Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back. Hope everybody's doing fantastic wherever you are in this world. Happy Wednesday. Hope everybody's week is going well. You know what? I must admit something. Last night was an entertaining night. Absolutely entertaining. Because first of all, I must admit, I was being petty as hell on Twitter. But it was entertaining for me. So last night, Kody Joy seemed to have been feeling herself. She seemed to have wanted attention. So I felt, why not humor her? But we're going to get into all that. But before that, my usual disclaimer, please do not take what I say as fact. Feel free to do your own research and come to your own conclusion. You know, when it comes to reality TV, for me, it shows that basically ordinary people and how they behave in their everyday life. And it's just entertainment for the consumer. It's not that deep that, you know, us as consumers should get involved in their lives and speak up for whoever. I don't think, and this is just my opinion, I don't think it's worth that. If there is something that needs to be done, you got people that are watching, you know, officials, the right people. Not people like Kody Joy that take things way, way too far. Now it's so obvious to me why she's always getting involved in lawsuits, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. She has been milking this whole Sisterwives situation, and she really feels that she is the above all be all. There's nobody that can even step on her level. I get confidence, but this is not confidence. This is, in my opinion, somebody that's crying, screaming out for help, because nobody can be this negligent. Let's get straight into this. So like I said yesterday, she was actually feeling herself right up until 12 o'clock last night, because we're on the same time zone, Central Time. And whenever something popped off on Twitter, I went and I checked her Facebook, and it's like, whoa. It's like, don't you need your rest? Don't you need to get up and do things? Don't you have a life, an everyday life? But it seems as though Kody Joy sits on that phone of hers 24/7, and that definitely cannot be healthy. So last night she posted this. Still cuter than Kody Brown, not gonna be wife number 5. First of all, who compares themselves to a man? A woman. Kody Joy, she's a woman, a grown woman. Why would she compare her looks to a man's looks? Is it just me, or is that just weird? And maybe by posting this, she feels that, you know, she's being sarcastic, or she's being snarky. As she always says, you know, she's just full of snarkiness. If I put in my application to become his next wife, do you think he will share his herpes with me? What? What? Too soon? It's a joke. That's not the way you go around and joke about people or things. That's not something that you would joke about, Kody Joy. Still prettier than Kody Brown. I'd destroy him as a wife and make him my brother husband. Is this woman normal? Is she okay? This is a person that's too scared to even go out her house, too scared to even confront people, too scared to even be in people's presence. So she wants to be the keyboard warrior and act so mighty that she says she'll destroy Kody Brown? I beg to differ. From actually witnessing Kody Joy's demeanor or the way she carries on around men, example, Eric, aka Preacher Boy. But the way she carried on, and following that, just because Eric did not abide by her rules, she turned on Eric and called him an abuser, just because she couldn't get her own way. Same thing, in my opinion, with Steve McRae. Because she couldn't get what she wanted, she turned around and accused him of sexual harassment. So, in my opinion, each man that Kody Joy comes into contact with, and by no means am I coming to Kody's defense or standing up or taking up for Kody Brown. Absolutely not. He's a moron. Period. And no offense to him, but that's just the way he comes across on TV. But anyway, for her to be acting all so high and mighty and tough and, you know, in charge and in control, no, boo-boo. The only person you're in control of is your kept husband. Let's be clear about that. Moving on, and then she posts this. Feeling cute might cause Kody Brown to go into a narcissistic panic by reporting on his alleged scamming and fraud. He's a polygamist. Not sure why he doesn't realize that, like other reality stars that openly break laws and brag about it on TV, that he could have eyes on him at a federal level. But that's just based upon my experience, not a fact. Either way, slaying Kody's man perm one report at a time. My question is Kody Joy a snitch? Is she basically, I'm not saying she did this with Todd Chrisley, because clearly she's referring to Todd Chrisley in that little paragraph. So is Kody Joy, being the bona fide celebrity journalist once again, digging up people's tax records, digging into their lives, going real life? And because she doesn't like you, or she doesn't like these people, or she feels, which you're going to find out later, that she needs to speak up for these people, going and giving all this information to the correct officials. It's just a question that a lot of people have on their mind. Kody Joy is trying so hard to gain that attention, to gain that fame, wanting to be a somebody, wanting to be put on a pedestal. You know, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Somebody this thirsty, like I said yesterday, she truly needs the River Nile to quench her thirst at this point. She posts, Mary and Janelle Brown revealed that they gave Kody and Robin the equity of the sales of their Vegas homes to purchase their $890,000 Flagstaff home. Property records obtained by WOACB show that the couple put down $222,500 on the home in August 2019. Janelle revealed on the tell-all that this down payment wiped out the family accounts. True, Janelle did say that on the tell-all, but what she fails to mention is that Janelle also admits that she took care of others before taking care of herself. She trusted Kody, her husband, that he would take care of her when the time was right.
Position as far as an independent woman. If I were to leave or want to leave right now, I would have no estate. I have nothing to leave to my kids. My hands are completely tied because everything I have asset-wise has everybody else's name on it too.
Now wants the couple to make good on their promise to pay off Coyote Pass. To date, there is still multiple loans outstanding on Coyote Pass. Robin and Kody better be careful, or else they could be sued for fraud. She goes and she digs up these people's deed. Why? Why? This is reality TV. This is between Kody and his wives. Don't need people like without a crystal ball to insert herself into something that does not pertain to her. Why is she going real life? This, again, is a reality TV show. Did they sign up for somebody like WOACB to put all your personal information out there? I don't think so. This is not right, in my opinion. I don't think this is right. And not to even mention, okay, Mary totally dislikes Without a Crystal Ball. If I can find the clip of what she said about her, I will insert it here.
Crystal Ball? Oh no. Crystal Ball is like the biggest joke of somebody who thinks she knows info, but she's not. So she knows nothing. We should talk about the boyfriend when Crystal is on here. That will give her some fodder for her silly little thingy that she does. Okay. Because she probably watches me. I blocked her from my group, but, you know. She's a weirdo, and I don't even care, and she'll talk trash about me, and I don't even care, because I have actually seen some of her videos where she talks about, like, her family. And I don't know where she gets her information, because it's comical.
Christine, word on the streets, allegedly, her attorneys are keeping a very close eye on Kody Joy. Then, this she posted like 3 days ago, which had me scratching my head. It's like, how is this funny to people? You know, it's like, Kody Joy, you're making an arsehole of yourself. At TLCL, there were a lot of people that were questioning how she's tagging the wrong people. That was all intentional. She doesn't want to tag TLC. She doesn't want TLC to know all the bullshit that she's pulling. I volunteer as tribute to interview Kody Brown for the season 18 tell-all. Without a Crystal Ball is one of the top sources and blogs for Sisterwives coverage. False. Absolutely false. There are channels out there that get way more views than Without a Crystal Ball. One thing she also fails to mention, well, I'll get into that when I get to that part, but she's not, absolutely not, the top dog for Sisterwives. I will link down in the description box all the other channels that cover Sisterwives that get double or maybe even triple her views. So don't be fooled by Kody Joy's lies. I watch the show, I know the family, and I speak to several of the Brown children. They deserve a voice, not Kody. These kids are not kids. They're grown adults. Majority of them. Why would they need, above everybody else, why would they need Kody Joy that's always being sued for defamation? Fifth lawsuit she's involved with. She has this chip on her shoulder that somebody needs to just flick off. This point, it definitely needs to be flicked off. And I wouldn't be surprised if she faces another defamation lawsuit. I've had Gabe in my DMs thanking me for sticking up for him. Gabe is a grown man. Why would he need her to stick up for him? Gwen, I'm assuming, means GWENDLYN, who is Christine's daughter, sharing with me that she was never paid for her work on your network. Payden, who has been in my comments praising his mum for leaving his dad. First of all, number one, GWENDLYN Brown. She has her own YouTube channel. I'm going to link that down below. You want to get the first-hand knowledge of the Brown family, what happens on Sisterwives? Go watch her. She'll inform you of the truth. So why would GWENDLYN tell her that when GWENDLYN has her own YouTube channel, Instagram? Why can't she divulge all that herself? And from watching GWENDLYN's YouTube channel, she actually said that they aren't the confrontational type. GWENDLYN actually even said that she still loves her dad. They're still working on their relationship. Payden has said that. So when you listen to Without a Crystal Ball, you get the total opposites of how these young adults feel. Because she's saying one thing here, but GWENDLYN, the daughter of Kody and Christine, says a totally different thing. So when she says she has sources that's a family member, it's weird. Maybe Gabe, because I know Gabe does dislike his dad, maybe he's feeding her all this negative information. But I doubt it. Where's the voice for these kids? The ones you have profited off, exploited and ripped off, but not paying them a dime. Please give me 10 minutes with Kody to ask him the questions fan deserves answers for. We are tired of the BS with no opposing views. Your experiment failed. Polygamy is evil. Kody is evil and his kids are victims. I volunteer as tribute to speak up for the kids your network has watched be neglected, abused, and not paid for your profit. I'm sure you won't hire me, but at least I tried. Thanks, Sandwich. Don't even ask about the signing off by saying sandwich. I will get into that in my next video, which is absolutely hilarious. And this woman calls herself part of Mensa. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. But let's get back to this. Why would these kids need Kody Joy to speak on their behalf? They can speak up for themselves. Payden has been on so many interviews with different people. How come Kody Joy hasn't had an interview with Payden? She has all the connections. She speaks to family members. She knows the family members. Let's not forget we read that. Or she knows the family. So once again, how does all this make sense? For me, this was the most troubling post. And honestly speaking, I would not be surprised not be surprised if, without a crystal ball, gets sent a cease and desist from either TLC or Kody Brown, because this is taking things way too far. Yes, ladies in the audience, I have an unusual request. Please remember, this below story is alleged. I am seeking to verify with any corroborating stories. A week ago, a woman came forward alleging she met Kody on a dating app about 9 years ago. She used Plenty of Fish Match and one other app. She could not remember which app that she met him on, but she had interesting details like his phone number, matched his address. He refused to text but only wanted to speak by phone, and his profile didn't have a photo. The woman also alleged that Kody told her that he had lots of kids but claimed he wasn't married and lived next door to his ex. She said he was very charming and wanted to meet her when he traveled to Utah. She was a former LDS and believes this was a key factor for him reaching out to her. She said he never mentioned he was a polygamist. Apparently, she alleged Kody said he was an actor on a show about a polygamist, with a laughing emoji. They never met in person due to distance. She went on to get married, but said the interactions with him finally clicked when she saw the show in the past few years. She never watched the show. Today, a woman DM'd me to say that she met Kody outside a gun show in 2017. She said that he told her that he was married and had 5 kids. The woman said she knew who he was and he never mentioned his 13 other children and 3 other wives. My request: have you encountered Kody on a dating app, and have you had any interactions with him? If you have ever met Kody, did he mention he was a polygamist and had 18 kids? I'm looking for anyone that's been approached by Kody through dating apps or in the wild and the encounters were seemingly flirty and disingenuous. The woman from the dating app believes Kody has never stopped being on the prowl. Robin did say that Kody is going, and another person I spoke to said Kody spends a lot of time in his car. If you have any info, DM or email me. And she gives her email address. Why? Not your business, Katie Joy. Not your business. Why are you doing this? Why is this? I can't stop. I want to know, why is this necessary? This woman said this happened 9 years ago. Kody is a man. He's a polygamist. Do you really think that Kody has been faithful to all these women? In my opinion, I don't think so. Why are you going real life on these people, Katie Joy? It's a reality TV show. It's not that deep. People don't need your help. Nobody's in danger. Janelle, Christine, Mary, they all saw the light. What is your problem? You need to get a life. You need to stop going real life on people. You are putting people in harm's way. You are causing unnecessary chaos, in my opinion, Katie Joy. This is not needed. This is not called for. This is not necessary. These people chose to live the lives they choose to live. Another season of Sisterwives is coming. Christine already gave a behind the scenes of what's happening in the next season. Why is your panties all in a twist on something you cannot control? It's not your business. Just watch the show, report on the show like everybody else does. Can anybody tell me, anybody else does what Katie Joy does? Digs into people's personal lives. Other T channels, they don't go real life. They don't go digging up people's tax records and seeing what they did so many years ago. That is why Katie Joy is always being sued. She needs to stop. People need to put a stop to it. It's dangerous, Katie Joy. You have destroyed people's lives. Just stop. It's not that deep. Why? Are you that bored in your life? Are you that miserable in your life? Are you that complacent in your life? that you need to go and venture into other people's lives to make your life worthy. It just makes no sense. It seems as though you're digging your hole deeper and deeper and deeper, and you're fucking yourself over. Period. So you guys, that's it from me. Let me know what you think about all this, about her going real life on people, digging up people's personal business. It doesn't mean if it's public records, it should be made public. Absolutely not. Because this is uncalled for. How would she like it if somebody did that to her? And she should be thanking whoever she praises that nobody has done this to her, dug up her shit. Because there's a lot of shit that Kody Joy has done. But anyway, thank you guys so much. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Be safe out there. Be kind to one another. And don't forget, make good memories. Bye, guys.